An unprecedented conversation with the people. President Moon Jae-in's done something no South Korean leader's done before. He faced the public for a town hall meeting-style Q&A with 300 citizens, televised live, without being informed of the questions beforehand. Those 300 citizens were chosen through big data analysis of over 16,000 questions based on age, gender and region. Scheduled to run for over 100 minutes, the session actually went over by around 15 minutes. For the most part, domestic issues dominated, covering matters like economic difficulties and prosecution reform. President Moon committed to children's safety. He addressed the need for social diversity and consensus. He was forced to defend his administration's minimum wage hike and pushed to reduce working hours, and contentious issues like real estate speculation and, as I just mentioned, prosecution reform were tackled, especially as the latter was to be spearheaded by former Justice Minister Cho Kuk, who stepped down over a scandal that's still circling his family. And President Moon did apologize for that and admit to falling short of expectations, including in personnel appointments.
제가 그분을 장관으로 지명한 그 지지하고는 어쨌든 상관없이 결과적으로 그것이 많은 국민들에게 오히려 갈등을 주고 또 국민들을 또 분열시키게 만들고 한 점에 대해서는 정말 송구스럽다는 말씀을 드리고 다시 한번 이렇게 사과 말씀을 드립니다.
He was, for the most part, humble, but stressing he has 2.5 years to go of this 5-year single term and urging the National Assembly to pass bills to alleviate some of those aforementioned concerns. But this town hall meeting, despite being slightly extended, seemed to run out of time long before reaching what might have been a satisfying conclusion, and the president was spared some of the harshest criticism that's driven protests in recent months. Frankly, questions were allowed to run on too long. There was a little too much conversation and not quite enough substance. Only in the latter stages was President Moon challenged on the key foreign policy issues of North Korea and Japan, as he vowed to do what was possible in cooperating with Pyongyang, but again stressed reliance upon US dialogue with the North, although he did express hopes for working-level talks to continue, and he did say that he expects a third US-North Korea summit would produce the fruit required for a breakthrough. But President Moon did get a resounding applause when he insisted it was still up to Japan to change its stance on export curbs if it wants to maintain a military intelligence sharing agreement, GSOMIA, beyond its expiry this weekend.
우리는 최대한 일본과도 안보상으로 협력하고자 합니다. 만약에 GSOMIA가 종료되는 한이 있더라도 우리는 일본과 안보상의 협력은 해나가야 할 것입니다.
And ultimately, the president put himself up for communication with the people. He did promise to review all unanswered questions, and he deserves credit for that.